How's it going, listeners? Welcome back to CuboldCast. In this podcast episode, we're going to be talking about Hunt Showdown.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hunt Showdown.
It wasn't as bad as a rough start. Last week was bad.
And I think
was.
the week before, too.
Yeah. We just started. That's so weird because, like, when someone's getting ready to intro, it's just silence. And then we just start laughing for, like, no reason.
Someone will make a tiny little noise.
Yeah.
And then everybody just looks at him, and then they all just start dying laughing.
It's so awkward, though. It's like, because you don't want to look at the person introing because then you're going to make them feel, like, uncomfortable or something.
Yeah.
It's already kind of weird as it is, like, looking at a camera.
That is.
Yeah, I still am a little weird about staring into the camera because you don't think about it as like people watching.
Yeah.
All the
I
times.
mean, maybe if it was like some sort of, like, if it's like a triangle table and we were all like aimed toward the camera, like it's easier for Caleb to look at the camera just because he's straight at it.
Yeah.
But for us, we got to actually like turn like this.
I wonder if we will ever do, if we ever do videos where it'll be like both gameplay and us like talking to the camera. Maybe eventually.
Could do something.
It depends
like
on
that.
the video, I guess.
Like, are you talking about
Just to
like
make it more
we play a game and we have the gameplay playing and we have the gameplay on the other side as we speak?
Maybe something like that.
Like a kind of a
Commentary?
commentary of it?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. We could probably do that.
Yeah. Eventually. Oh yeah, so this was on Tuesday I saw Doctor Strange, which was the first time I saw it, but it's the second time you guys saw it.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not gonna say any spoilers, but
I mean, we could talk a little bit farther about it, but like not spoiling anything.
no, I know, yeah.
Specific, but because we couldn't say anything last
well,
time.
yeah, because then you'd give me
Yeah,
like, a spoiler.
exactly.
But I gotta say that it's like there was a lot of stuff in it that surprised me that they did, that they were allowed to do.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if this is spoiling it, but it gave me a vibe that I got from a certain show that we watched, the cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying to people.
I got that same feeling at that one point. Do you know what I mean?
You watched it too.
What was it?
The only.
Oh,
yeah. Where you're like, what is happening? Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a weird feeling because you feel like those type of people are like invincible almost. And then they just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything, but.
Well, you said the name of the show already, but.
Did I? Oh. No.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
The first thing that happened, I looked over at you and you're just like, you didn't say anything. You kind of just was looking at it.
Wait,
like,
which one? Oh, you mean
at the movie?
Yeah, in the beginning section.
The very start of like the fight scene.
Oh, yeah.
You were just like, what?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like very non-Marvel. There's portions of it that were kind of disturbing. It was like weird.
Yeah.
That's Sam Raimi, though.
Yeah. It's like the Spider-Man 2 scene.
Oh, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but later on in the movie, the music note part.
The
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, that part was kind of funny.
Well, I think it would be part would have been best if they just like did like one round of it, like back and forth. They didn't need to keep going with it.
Oh, you mean the music? Oh, yeah. That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of like interesting, I guess. But I was like, I remember I looked at you. I was like, what's happening?
It was more funny and weird than like cool.
I mean, I'm not saying it was like bad.
I mean, if they didn't add it to the movie, it wouldn't have done anything. But like, it's probably Sam Raimi just throwing in some weird things.
Yeah.
Like the white car he always throws in his movies.
Really?
It was in the beginning fight scene. Obviously the dude made a cameo with the pizza balls or something, but I don't know. I looked at some things about like the Easter egg movies or like New Rockstars or something. You know New Rockstars?
No.
They make a lot of the Easter eggs and different things for like Marvel stuff. And for I don't know, not just Marvel stuff, but you've probably seen them.
New Rockstar.
You just don't know the name of the channel. But
There's like 15 of those explained channels.
Yeah, but New Rockstars is the one that does it the best.
Oh, you mean like where it's like 151 Easter eggs that you missed?
Not 100, but it's a bunch.
Oh.
The ones that have like 100 something, those are really reaching.
I gotta say that I was a little underwhelmed with the amount of cameos that were in it. That's potentially that could be because I didn't have that much of a connection with the ones that were there anyway.
That is true.
But I can only think of like 2. Like honestly.
2 what?
The cameos.
We can't really say like who the people are, but
Yeah, but like there's 2 that I could think of that actually.
Well, the
like,
thing is,
like, oh.
I think what it's doing is it's setting up for future stuff, future cameos.
Yeah.
Because you can't say anything without spoiling. But like, obviously, let's just say another universe is within the MCU now.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was. I can't say too much about that.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of like a way of entering in that series. Into
yeah, exactly.
MCU.
So MCU is going to be a lot bigger now. So
I still feel like, I don't know, there's a part of me that still kind of feels like nothing's going to be Endgame type stuff.
no, nothing is.
Especially with the She-Hulk show. What is the CGI in that trailer?
Is awful.
It I don't know. It's like her own face, just like with green, not even painted on her. It's like
CGI'd.
Yeah, it looks so bad.
But there wasn't even like the trailer didn't even get me excited because there wasn't even any showcase of what she can really do. Like there wasn't any fighting. I didn't get any sense of the show other than she's an attorney.
Well, what's weird is I'm seeing a lot of people say she turned into Hulk, but she's not mad and angry like Hulk was. She literally turned into Hulk, and she's a regular person as Hulk.
Yeah, but Hulk did that with the Professor Hulk thing. But even then, she should be bigger than what she is.
Yeah, but he turned her into Hulk. She wanted to be Hulk.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That's what that thing in the experiment was. He threw gamma at her and turned her into Hulk.
What I don't get is like, why are they still doing the Professor Hulk thing?
I don't know.
Like, where are they going with that?
I thought his contract ran out. Did they renew him for the show?
He was Hulk in another show recently, and then now he's Professor Hulk again. So people are confused.
Oh, he was Bruce. You mean Shang-Chi?
Was Hulk in that?
I don't think he was.
It was Bruce Banner at the end. Oh, and
I thought it was. I don't know. Pretty sure that he was actually like.
Well, Shang-Chi was, I think, during. Wasn't that like just before or during Thanos' snap, the blip or whatever?
Who?
Shang-Chi. I thought that was a prequel to. I thought it was a prequel. I don't really know because you don't really see that many things except Wong or whatever, but I'm not sure.
No, I don't know if it was a prequel, but that was happening. Oh yeah, it's actually confusing
because I remember in Spider-Man he went into one of the portals, or Wong did. I don't know if he was going there at the time or if it was like if it was just something different. I'm not sure, but.
I think especially with this multiverse thing, I think it's going to get really hard for them to gauge the power levels of things. Because like, remember in Shang-Chi, that one thing was supposed to be like going to destroy everything.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, but there was Thanos. And like the Eternals didn't do anything when there was literally Thanos going to take out half the universe.
There was Moon Knight with the gods.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we don't want to mess with that. We're just kind of our own thing. It's like, really?
That's their play. That's their write off. We don't want to interfere with that. That's what Eternal said. That's what the Moon Knight said. So it's like,
it's annoying.
I don't know.
They're not super clear. It's gonna
like, what's the most powerful thing? Like, is it Kang or whatever?
That's what people are thinking. Kang is gonna be the Thanos of this phase 2 or whatever.
What about Celestials though? And then there's
but Kang he's like a multiversal person though, so I feel like he's more powerful than the Celestials.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It was a good movie though.
It was
pretty solid.
First bonfire of the summer.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I love fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love burning people.
I thought you were gonna say bonfire. It's just like I love fire.
I love fire. No, I love bonfires. They're so much fun. Like, especially when you get hot dogs. I don't normally like hot dogs that much. But cooking them on the fire is so good.
Oh, boiled hot dogs are better.
They are, but still, they're really good on the fire.
Yeah,
boiled
they are.
Hot dogs are so good.
I know.
They're so juicy and fat.
Especially when you boil them for a long period of time, they're like thick.
Ugh.
Or if you leave them in a thermos, they turn white.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
I don't know if we ever mentioned it, but one thing that Chug does that's actually good, I don't do it all the time, but it's actually good, is like he'll grab the hot dog and put it in the bun, and then he'll like
mush it.
Yeah, and like compress the bun around it. But it's good. I tried it because it's really good because like the bun to hot dog ratio is almost like compressed. It's like it's
the bun is a little bit harder.
Yeah,
and so it's I don't know, it's different. You have to try it if you've never tried it before. Like get a hot dog in a bun.
Most people haven't tried squishing.
I
hot
know,
dog buns.
but like just try it because
it's really good.
If you have a normal hot dog, you eat it. It's like mostly bread, and you get a little bit of taste of hot dog. Or if you put condiments on, but I don't do that.
Then it would be leaking out.
Ew. No, don't.
Like
if you're gonna smush it, don't
ketchup.
put condiments on until after. But yeah, try it. It's good.
But yeah, I remember last year we did. What was that? 4th of July. We had a bonfire.
I think so.
Was it last year?
We had this one hot dog that we like stuck on a steak, and then we put all these like sparklers in it.
Oh yeah.
We said this is America or something like
just
that.
A hot dog with sparklers. Yeah, it was fun.
We're still planning on going camping this year.
Yeah. Sometime in the next couple months.
We got to figure out where. Out of state, probably.
Either out of state or almost out of state, like a good place. That's I want to go like more than an hour away.
I need to find somewhere that has clear water.
Like
where we live, there's just like, it's not that the water's disgusting. It's just,
it's mediocre.
The best place we found, it's like brown. The water's,
Where?
You know, I lost my GoPro.
Oh yeah.
And that was
that
fun,
place is awesome, but
there's always this. You're always thinking like this water's brown.
Yeah, and it's hard to see, and you don't know if there's snappers in it and stuff.
Connecticut water is just doo doo.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's not good.
The ocean and the lakes.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it because we're too high up? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Just where we're located.
I know color of the water depends on. I know especially with the place you lost your GoPro, that place has a lot of minerals in the water. That's what's making the water that color. So I'm pretty sure it just has to do with the minerals and the soil and everything around it.
I still haven't found any clear water like around us.
I just thought of something. So you know how most people drink spring water if they don't drink tap water?
Yeah.
That comes from mountains, right? So how does the water get to the mountains to flow down?
It starts in the mountain.
How does it start though? Where does it come from? The ground?
A lake.
A lake in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's just one place in Canada I want to go to. It's in the mountains, but this giant clear lake.
Ooh.
They're like, it's almost like a little crater at the top of a mountain, and the rain rains into it, and then forms like a lake, and then like outcrops of water start going out from it, and it goes down to the bottom, and since it's pushing through all this rock and all these different things, it's actually cleaning the water and making it clearer and clearer. And then towards like the halfway point or towards the bottom, it becomes like a spring. And then the people get the water from there.
This is weird. Is someone related?
Put it right in the bottle.
Well, I wonder if you could. Probably, right?
Yeah, you want to purify it, though.
Yeah, you have to purify it, but you can just go and drink it. It is clean enough to drink.
This is kind of related to what we're talking about, but I saw this video where this guy was on a kayak, and he was in like this muddy, swampy water, and he had a GoPro on, and then all of a sudden this like thing. It's obviously like a crocodile or something, but it like swooshes through the water and goes under him, and then he goes like this, and his kayak is rocking, and then he falls over, and then you see the bubbles, and I'm like, no.
Was it real?
Yeah. Huh. He obviously survived because they had the footage, but
it's like that River Monsters show we used to watch.
Yeah, I used to watch that too. Yeah.
I think we watched it at your house sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Well, we only watched it whenever we went over like a hotel or went to like some sort of resort or something.
Watching movies and shows at hotels is so nice.
It is.
It makes shows better.
Yeah. I actually love hotels.
Also, like when we go to the resort that we always go to every year.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun taking like a Switch or some sort of like thing connecting it to the TV.
Because you're somewhere different.
Yeah, it feels different. It feels nice, but...
It was the most relaxing feeling. I don't know if you were there the first year we went.
I only went last year. This is the only year I went.
But we got Mario 64. And
he was there for that.
Was he?
Huh?
I think you were there.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
This was 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But we had got Mario 64 for the Switch, and I would get up in the morning and I would smell bacon, and I'd hear Mario 64 music on. It was like a trip back into the past almost. It was nice. Yeah. It was nostalgic.
What is it? I literally spent like I don't think I went to bed till like 3 a.m. that night when we first got it. I was just playing Mario 64. I think Elena was watching me too. But we were just chilling.
That was
awesome.
So fun. I think even past the point where like, you know, wherever we are in like 10 years, I'll still be going there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I even for like a longer period of time.
Like it'd be fun to have a family gathering there every year or something.
Yeah.
Like there's not that much to do there if you think about it, but there's like obviously there's like the hiking. That's like probably the best part.
But it's just being together and like, I mean, I still had work when I was there, but like putting a lot of that stress like behind me. Just and then the air was so clean up there.
Yeah.
Ugh. You could see all the stars.
That was a cool
awesome.
Breeze every day.
Yeah.
So
It
nice.
was sick.
Oh yeah. Why don't you say your little?
I restarted Red Dead 2 again.
Caleb strays further from God the longer he waits playing the Red Dead.
Yeah, literally. I said this yesterday. I was like, I asked him like, how could you like stop playing this? Like I started it and I literally can't stop playing it. It's just the story of it is just so good.
After the Lenny portion, I was done. I had all I needed. But
it just gets better from that part though.
it is really fun. I don't know. I think it might be because like, I don't know.
It's very slow burn. That's probably why.
it. Because even like I love Elden Ring, but you can get around the map pretty fast. I feel like maybe
You can in Red Dead. You have a fast travel option.
Oh,
There's a lot of ways to get around very quickly.
I don't know. It's not that I don't like the setting. I do like the setting a lot.
Oh yeah.
But
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just say give it another shot.
I have to eventually, but
We need to do a podcast on it. Eventually.
What are you drinking, by the way?
oh, this is lemonade and creatine.
It looks green in that bottle.
Yeah.
It looks like when you go to a hotel and you go into the pool.
I would never do what you're doing, holding it directly over the laptop. That's terrifying.
It literally looks like pool water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
I'm draining my pool, by the way.
Draining.
Yeah, well, I'm going to buy a little excavator and redo the circle. I hand dug it last year, but it was like, I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 inches off.
Oof.
So.
What do you have, a semi-permanent one?
Yeah, well, it's sturdy, so I was able to winterize it, but I still want to change. I want to like get it set forever, like in that position, and then just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, why don't we get into Hunt Showdown?
I finally got it last night.
I know, like last minute.
Yeah, but I'm really glad I did.
Did you refund the other thing you got?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was like, I got it from GameGator, and it was a site called like K47 or something.
It wasn't
like that.
Aniba?
No.
Aniba.
This one was a little bit cheaper than Aniba, so I was like, I'll try it. And I went to buy it, and then it wasn't coming through. It said processing. So I went to the support, and I was like, where's my key? And they're like, oh, it won't be here till tomorrow. And so I'm like, all right, can you refund it? And they're like, yeah. And so they refunded it. But
have you guys ever gotten those ones where you bought it, but then they give you a Steam account login?
no.
You ever gotten those?
I think I've gotten that once, and I didn't do it.
No, the Steam gift.
No.
Is that what you're talking about?
No. Steam account login.
They give you
have
another
to-
account.
Someone else's account?
They make an account just for that game or whatever.
That's stupid.
You buy it,
Yeah.
and then I guess you can game share it or whatever.
Who would do that, though?
I don't
It's
know.
not your
That's
game.
what I did for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, really?
But I did it last minute, so I was desperate, and then I just have it on another account.
That's weird.
But I don't even like the game that much anyway, so
Just throw the account away.
So you
Sell it.
couldn't refund it?
yeah.
Give it to somebody in our
Oh, I
Cubold
actually
server.
could. I actually could.
The account.
Yeah. I might ask if
We'll do
anyone
a
wants that.
giveaway, and then that'll be the prize.
It's a
Steam
free
account.
Steam account with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I mean, they go crazy over that.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a free game.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of keys that I just haven't even activated on my account still.
Oh, from Humble?
From
We
Humble.
should do gum.
and-
We should do giveaways.
Yeah.
Like we can use that.
We
if
could
you-
always do like a stream one day where I can give them an option for like 5 keys and they can take 2 of them or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
we gave away most of the good ones though. The rest are these really obscure indie games or like weird ones.
I have like, let me see what they are. Cuz they're not bad. Like, have you ever seen Pine before?
No. What is that?
I think I've heard of that.
Pine
actually.
is like it's like an off-brand Breath of the Wild.
Oh, is that what you told me the other day? You showed me it?
I'm not sure. No, I didn't show it that to you the other day. I have a Naruto game key. I have Naruto, the anime, whatever.
How's there a game for that?
Anime. That's what everyone says.
Chicken Police. I have Chicken Police.
What is that?
I don't know. It's some sort of like nowhere animal dialogue game where you gotta like solve mysteries or something. I have Rogue Heroes. I got
the
Gauntlet.
second Rogue Heroes game around Christmas time, and I wasn't a huge fan.
I have a key for Quantum Break and all the Amnesia games.
What is Quantum Break?
Quantum Break is a game by Quantum Dream, the same people who did Detroit Become Human. It's like, although I'm not a huge fan of it, because half the game is a movie.
Oh.
What?
Because it's weird. Okay, so I'll explain how it works. So you play an hour of it as game form, and then it's like act 1, movie 1, and then you watch like this 30 to 40 minute movie with the same actors that played in the game. Then you play another hour of the game. Then you watch another 30 to 40 minutes of another movie that has to do with the story and stuff, but it's like it kind of takes you out of it.
That sounds like that game you played.
Which one?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Although all of that was in game though.
Oh wait, it was a movie like live action.
Like live action movie.
Oh,
what? That's weird.
I've seen some of those. It's like a hybrid thing.
I tried to get into Quantum Break, but it just every single time the movie thing came up, did
it look low budget?
No, it was high budget, but still like
that's weird.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad I got Hunt Showdown. It's been a while since I played it. I played it during a free weekend.
Yeah.
Was it ever early access?
I think it was.
Like back in those days, like earliest days.
It was like
of the
2015,
game.
2016, I think it first came out.
That's not when we got it though.
No. When it first came out in early access.
Yeah.
And then we got it on a free weekend in like 2017, 2018.
But I remember it ran so bad.
It did.
It was like unplayably bad.
They optimized it a lot.
And yesterday I was surprised at how smooth the game was. Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a single slowdown, even with chaos, like fire and explosions and stuff.
It's a really good looking game.
It's got to be one of the most, I don't know if that's a word, pleasing games to play. Like in terms of gameplay, like gunfights and stuff.
I do wish that the people weren't as good.
What, the other people?
The other people, because like some of them were just ridiculous.
Mhm.
Well, what I like about it is that it's very strategic. Like, do you remember last night when we were playing, and I wasn't being strategic, and I like started running around because like, okay, you two died, and then there was this team of 3 around me, and it was terrifying because you can hear every footstep, you can hear glass, dirt, like you can hear everything.
The sound design is great.
Yeah, and then so I ran into one of them, and then I just started flipping out, and then I shot one, headshotted him, and then I ran into another dude in the doorway, headshotted him, and then I didn't know where to go, so I turned around and ran in the doorway and almost killed the last one, but he got me.
Yeah, you almost wiped the whole team.
Yeah,
You're playing it like Warzone.
Yeah, but it's not like that's not how you're supposed to play it.
Yeah,
Like it's very aim and skill based, like very tactical.
well, because the weapons in it, they're like early like Red Dead weapons almost.
I think it's like 1890s.
Yeah, where literally you have like, let's say you have a revolver and you have 6 bullets in the revolver, and it takes like a second or 2 to fire off a bullet, and you got to do it. You got to do it as fast as possible, but obviously you can't because it's very slow. But it's very, very cool with the way you could do it.
Yeah, a lot of times it's one shot. Well, if you get a headshot,
Sometimes it depends on the weapon. Like if it's suppressed, obviously I don't know exactly, but I think headshots always get a 1-shot kill.
Well, actually, I think we probably explained what the game is for those who don't know. Hunt Showdown is basically it's not really a battle royale, although it has a battle royale mode. It's kind of like
it's a bounty hunter game.
Yeah.
Where you're after these clues. So you're supposed to find every single match you drop into, or not drop into because you're not really like you load into. You have to go and find these clues, and it's very supernatural. It's a supernatural game. Oh. Then you get a certain amount of these clues. If you find 3 clues for a certain boss, it'll tell you where the location is. You go and defeat it, and you have to banish that boss to hell. And then it's very strange, but like you pick up the bounty and then you get out of there. But
I do like supernatural Western type settings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was we played a game called Six Guns, where they had like supernatural. It was like Red Dead if it had ghosts and
I'm pretty
witches
sure
and
they
zombies.
based it off of Red Dead. What was that?
There's a zombie DLC.
The zombie one, yeah. I think they based it off of that in a way, but
yeah. We were watching a lore video beforehand because we didn't really do it, and I don't have a full grasp of it. But essentially, you're set in Louisiana, so everything's very southern,
swampy,
cowboy, yeah, swampy, and some sort of like virus or demonic thing has happened where there's zombies everywhere, the towns are run down, there's dead horses everywhere, there's these, and the bosses that Chug was talking about are like, they're essentially demons. Like one of them is a giant spider, another one is like this giant pig man slaughterer or something. It's very
I think
scary.
the worst boss though, I'm pretty sure is that one with the 2 swords on his arms.
Yeah. But those are bones, aren't they?
Are they bones?
I think so.
I think they're bones, yeah.
Yeah.
But that thing's terrifying.
What's cool is that we tried to do this the other night, but you have so many options to play the game. You can play the round not searching for any bosses. You could go to the extraction zones and wait for someone else to kill the boss, banish it, and then bring the bounty to the extraction zone, and then you ambush them and kill them.
And then you could take it and just leave.
Yeah, or we tried to do this. We killed one of the bosses, took the bounty, went to the extraction zone where we assumed that the other team getting the other boss in the map would go, and then we ambushed them. Although we weren't able to get the bounty from them, but
we killed 2 of the 3.
the last guy
of
ran.
them. So I think that guy. Couldn't we have gotten one of the pieces of bounties from them?
What I think happened was that was another team that had the same idea as us,
Yeah.
trying to ambush them.
Maybe the other team ran because they heard the gun. Yeah, the gunshots.
No, maybe the other team ran because they picked up the other pieces of the bounty from those bodies. Because if they had the bounty, the people that we killed,
they didn't have any bounties.
They didn't have the bounty. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So maybe the original team that had the bounty went a different direction.
Yeah, okay.
They probably got close, used the sense, and saw 6 people over there.
Yeah.
And then freaked out.
You can even go in the map, kill NPCs, and leave without killing any humans or bosses. I don't know if you get anything. Would you get?
Yeah,
XP?
you get stuff. You just obviously you won't get as much.
Yeah.
Like you'll get XP for killing every single thing you kill. It doesn't matter if it's an NPC or a person. You get XP for. You get the bonds for. And then if you complete objectives, I think if you find collectibles and stuff within the map, I think you get XP or something. I'm not sure, but it's kind of cool.
The sound design is amazing.
It is.
It's incredible.
I was using openbacks, and everything about the game, like when you walk around, you walk on glass or mud or dirt or something, and you just hear it really crisp.
Yeah.
The menu music too.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really immersive, and there's like 3 different themes or something.
Yeah.
The one of the gripes I have about the game is how confusing the menu is. Like the main menu.
I was trying to find some stuff.
It's very confusing at times. Because like you got the recruiter menu, and then you have like 5 menus within that. Then you have the map menu where you could see all the maps you can go to and all these different things. Then you got, I don't know, it gets very confusing if you don't really know what you're doing. But obviously the more you play it, the better you get at going through them. But
yeah, I didn't really have any issues navigating. I know you had an issue selecting a certain weapon for a character.
See, that there was too many subcategories. Like you'd have, well, I guess it's not a bad thing. There's too many filters for me at least, because it was level 1, 2, 3 guns.
Oh,
and then additionally, there was whether it has fire bullets, whether it has poison bullets, whether it has small, medium, or large ammo. It's just like I unselected everything so I could see all my weapons.
I didn't like the filter system.
Yeah.
It wasn't well labeled.
Yeah.
It should just be rifles, pistols, and shotguns.
But the whole kick of the game is once you reach level 11, it used to be level 20. But basically you have to buy not with real money, but you have to buy what is it? Like hunters. And what you do with that is you level up the hunter, the more kills you get with him, and the more you extract the bounties and the more bounty kills you get. But after level 11, if you die with that hunter dies, and everything that you've done with that person goes away.
So there's a paid currency, right?
There is.
What does that buy?
Premium guns.
Yeah, those are the bonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to buy those guns again if you lose them?
No. If you pay for the premium guns, you can get them for a very cheap price with the main currency.
Oh, so you unlock them with the bonds, and then you can buy them.
You can purchase them for your specific hunters.
Yeah.
For very, very cheap.
I bought like 5 of my favorite rifle, 5 of my favorite pistol, just so if my hunters die, I always have a supply of those weapons.
Yeah.
So it could be kind of seen as pay to win?
Oh yeah, it is pay to win.
Oh.
Huh. What if you really look at it? Because
there was one guy last night that destroyed us with a gun.
That pistol, I think that was a premium weapon, and he had slugs in it. I don't know what that does in a pistol, but it just destroyed us all.
Huh.
So it could be pay to win, I guess.
They should have just switched it to the skins.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, the game came out like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe that was the big thing at the time.
Yeah.
It was never hugely popular.
That is
I was
true.
looking at Steam charts, and it actually has grown in popularity.
Probably because Jack Frags has been playing it. I know Doc played it at one point.
A few times, yeah.
He actually really likes it.
Its all-time peak is 34,000.
And
It's not terrible.
But at 30 minutes ago, there was 15,000 people playing it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the 24-hour peak was 22,000. So it's got a base that's been around for since the release of the game, basically.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good thing and a bad thing. For new players, that could be kind of bad
Yeah.
because it's not as mainstream as like Call of Duty or like other games would be.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like getting new people in all the time, you're dealing with the core player base that knows what they're doing
Yeah.
and are very skilled. So that would make it harder for new people to actually like get kills and stuff.
Well, obviously, last night we killed a bunch of teams, like probably
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 different
We
teams.
did, yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, there are new players that aren't really that great at the game. I'm not saying we were good at the game. We died a lot, but there are obviously people at our skill level with the game playing.
I feel like even though there might be a slight pay to win aspect to it in terms of like getting the good guns or whatever, but I feel like it's not that bad because the game is so strategic and there's so many variables like zombies around. And
There's also the traps that we didn't even
traps.
get into.
Yeah.
There's like the bear traps you could place down, which we should do whenever we're banishing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we keep them out. And then there's also the grenades, the Molotovs, everything that we could do.
But I just feel like it's not that bad because we were both killing a lot of teams and we were dying. So it almost seemed like kind of like a toss up.
Well, at least with the last team, he one-shotted both Chug and I, and they
Yeah.
weren't headshots. They were just body shots.
Yeah. He one-shotted me. I was already weak, but
I had full
think-
health.
Yeah, well, I one-shotted those other guys with my suppressed pistol because I got a headshot.
But they were already
randomly.
fighting some people.
It might have been a shotgun pistol
I didn't have. Yeah,
because it was
Had
a
a
shotgun
slug.
pistol.
I
Yeah,
was-
it had a slug in it. So it was obviously a shotgun pistol.
I was watching Jack Frag's video, and I think in one video he had a shotty or something, and he one-shotted someone.
Huh.
Yeah,
So, like, it's
shotguns are
very-
OP
yeah.
in that game. So I think that's why we got one-shotted.
He one-shotted me with a different gun.
Really?
Maybe it was a headshot.
It was a rifle. Another definitely paid gun.
If it was a headshot, you're done.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
down
know. I don't
instantly.
know if it was a headshot or
Well,
not
if
because he came around the corner and boom, I was dead. It was so fast.
What is it? All headshots I think are one shot.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
The crossbow isn't. I shot a guy in the face with it yesterday and he didn't die.
I think for the guns though. Maybe the rifles and the shotguns. Maybe not the pistols. Because I know the pistols take a few shots at least.
It's a pretty quick time to kill.
It is.
And it's actually, I don't even know how many teams there are in a map.
No.
But
I think there's 16 teams.
It can get pretty chaotic.
Max.
16. That's crazy.
Maybe 8 or 16. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see.
I was watching back one of the clips, and there was one where there was this person in the house. They were like a female character model, and I shot them, and they started running, so I chased them, and then she jumped out the window, and then I fired but missed, but then someone else outside sniped her immediately. I didn't notice that happened.
4 teams is the minimum. So,
really?
Yeah, in a full game. The 12 teams is the max.
Okay. But it's very, I don't know what you call it, like bare bones. Like you don't know how many teams there are. There could be 4, or there could be, how many was the max?
12, I think.
There could be 12 teams of 3, which I kind of like that. Like in Fortnite, or, well, it's not really a battle royale.
You can see how many people are in the match.
So you kind of can gauge that. But sometimes you're banishing, and there could be no teams left. They could all die.
And you could be terrified. And
yeah. Or there could be 12 teams all waiting in the same spot. Like you never really know, which I kind of like.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time we were in a situation, it was always super tense.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It kind of reminded me, not quite as much, but it kind of reminded me of the early PUBG days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have like the fun vehicles or like all the other little like clothes on the ground or other little early access
The
things. Coet. Yeah, but still, like kind of the certain situations we were in reminded me of PUBG.
I like that kind of stuff. That's why I wanted to play it so bad. Like me and Chug played it a little bit, but it was always like,
actually we played it. I have over 13 hours in it now.
Wow.
I think you have kind of relatively the same.
Yeah, but we always wanted like a third because it was 2v3. I don't think they have duo lobbies.
No, they have. You can do duos. Actually, but you're up against 3s. I think. Yeah.
So we always wanted the third person, and that I had a lot of fun.
There's also
I definitely want to play it more.
There's that one mode where you can get free hunters, which I kind of explained it yesterday, but it was like it's kind of like a battle royale where you need to eliminate all the other people, and then there are 3 soul wells that you need to go and like suck the souls from, and if you get all 3 of them, you win. And you start with a random loadout with a random hunter, and you could choose what loadout you want, or you can randomize it. But I think if you complete it, you get that hunter, and you get to add him to your roster. Which is kind of a cool idea. But whenever I played it, there's always like 1 or 2 people. That was it. Doing it, and so I would just kill them, and then I would just leave, and it was like, oh, that was kind
Does it tell you
kind
when
of
you
boring.
win?
Yeah, because it says you found all the soul wells, congratulations, and it sends you the menu and it gives you your XP and stuff.
Well, I gotta clear my throat.
I don't know. Like this game is really fun. I like it a lot, but I don't know if it's ever going to get bigger than it is now. Just because
Probably not.
I just don't think it's the right game for what people want right now. Like the majority of people, which is like fast paced battle royale, mini map. The
next big FPS is going to be Modern Warfare 2. That comes out later this year.
But
which we're all looking forward to.
Yeah, but I feel like there always needs to be something like this. Like the setting, Louisiana, it's a supernatural, zombies, demons that you have to banish to hell.
Yeah.
It's just like so interesting. Like there always needs to be something like this.
I'm trying to think if there was something that was very similar to it.
Maybe the only thing I could think that might be similar to like this experience is maybe like Tarkov. Like where you don't know if you killed the person.
I'm referring to not like the actual gameplay of the game, but just like the kind of the setting.
Oh, you mean like, yeah.
Like supernatural, like, I'm trying to think if it was
Western
something.
type.
I mean, the closest thing I think of is Red Dead, but like honestly, that's not really supernatural. But I don't know.
Like, you don't even know how many kills you have until after the game, I think.
Yeah.
And you don't even know if the person's dead. If they're far away, you just get like a little hit marker and you don't know if they're dead or not.
Well, if they're dead, if you see them on the ground, you can't really just finish them off.
No, yeah, they can still get revived.
They can still get revived if they have a teammate left.
And camp their bodies.
Yeah. I think it's 2.
You could, but...
You can get revived twice? Or is it 3 times?
Once, just by normal, you hold E on them and get them up. But a second time, if you have the bounty...
No, did you notice... if you have a bounty, you can get them up. But the thing is, it actually takes the person's health away.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
The person who revives you, a little bit of their health bar goes away.
Or
I don't know if it's permanent. It might be permanent for that match.
Yeah.
Is that unlimited for that round? Like, once you have the bounty, you can do unlimited revives?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I thought it was just once.
I think you can revive them once, but it eliminates 1/3 of their health bar.
The other thing is
it takes the person reviving's health bar too.
Yeah.
Oh, it only gave me 1 bar. That's probably why. Because I died once, and then you revived me, and I had maybe 2 bars. But then I died again, and then you revived me, and I only had 1 bar.
So I was giving you my health.
Yeah, and I couldn't get any more bars of health.
Huh.
Just 1 permanently. Which is why I got one-shotted. Like, the guy shot me.
I don't think it's permanent for the whole time you have that hunter, though. I think once you go back to the menu, it all resets.
I lost like 3 hunters last night.
The same. Yep, same.
I lost my first one. He was so cool. And I had him leveled up so much.
I lost both my like level 30, level 40 hunters.
Yeah. What's good is that to buy new hunters, it was really cheap. Oh, and there's always a free option, so it didn't really bother me that much.
Yeah.
I threw a dynamite during the boss fight, and it blew up the entire place. Caleb got annihilated, and then fire was everywhere. So I was trying to revive him while
you guys
on fire.
were stuck in that room. I was like looking at him like, guys, you got to get out of there.
Well, I heard you say, I was out of the room at first where the spider was, but then I heard you say something about dynamite, and then I ran in there and I just got destroyed.
I was like, don't go in there, there's dynamite, and you sprint in and die.
It was so chaotic though. I don't know, I just didn't hear anything.
The boss fights are really sick. Yeah. I just wish that there was a co-op mode where you don't necessarily have to go up against people. Like, you could just go in and fight the boss and leave.
Maybe they have more bosses.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Like, I do feel like it would bring in a lot more people. Like, if they had that, I'd probably play that by myself.
Yeah.
Just go in and kill the bosses and get XP and do different things. I would do that myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that.
Honestly, it is cool that they added that, but I kind of wish they had that co-op mode.
If they did that, they'd have to make it more difficult. Like, you have to do 3 bosses or something in order to leave.
And you have to get all the clues or something.
Yeah. And then throw more enemies in the world or something. Or maybe there's a difficulty slider. Like, you can do easy, medium, or hard or something. And then there's the hell mode or something like that.
Part of me doesn't even want to go for the bosses because I'd rather just go find players and kill them.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the most enjoyable aspect of it.
I think Caleb and I did that. Like, we wanted to do that one time. I think we just went for the people.
Well, that's what's so good about the game is, like, you can choose multiple game styles no matter, like, in multiple matches. Like, maybe one time you just want to camp outside of the place where they're banishing it and just steal their bounty afterwards.
I'm pretty sure you can't see the extraction zones until they find the first boss. Or I just haven't looked at the map when it first started to notice those. But
the hunters or the people with the bounty really have an advantage, though.
Yeah, but they only have 5. Actually, that could mean the whole fight, though.
They have 10, technically.
Yeah, true.
That also added to the tension in that one situation because I knew they had the bounty and I was hiding because I was going to wait for them to leave and then revive you guys. But then I was like, wait, they have the bounty so they can see me if they use that ability. There's just so many things about the game that, like, I don't know of any other game that I had where I was, like, crouch walking a lot and, like, just genuinely scared.
Yeah, every sound scares you.
It does.
Birds will freak out.
Like you're walking outside. You don't know if it's a zombie or if it's like a whole team of people slowly crouch walking towards your position.
Yeah.
You can hear you can literally hear everything. The creaking on the wood, or like there'll be like random cans around the map.
Mm-hmm. Or if you walk through a building with chains hanging from the ceiling, you just hear the chains moving as you walk through them.
It's one of those games where you hate making. It's like in Rust, like you cringe when you make a noise because you're like, crap. Like I don't know if there's someone around me that's gonna hear that, like come towards this direction.
Yeah,
which I love that.
Mm-hmm.
But you also want people to come and attack you too at the same time.
It's fun. But unless your character's like super leveled up, and then you're like,
it's scary.
Risk it. Yeah.
Well, that just adds to the fear and the adrenaline you get whenever you encounter somebody.
I think that's what this game is. Is like we always talk about how we love that feeling. The games that give you that like sense of terror, like of dying or whatever. And this game like literally encapsulates that in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a concentrated version of that.
Have you ever fought one of those big guys that we avoided? Those are pretty hard, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're one of the hardest enemies to fight besides the bosses.
I think I remember when we played the free-to-play mode, Chug and I tried to attack them and got destroyed.
Oh, yeah. You have to eliminate the stupid slugs first, or else they'll just attach to you and suck all your blood out.
Like the leeches in the water?
No, not those, but like the leeches that are around the big dudes. They always have this little army of leeches.
The water leeches are scary, though.
They are.
Oh, I know. Did you get eaten by them?
I got attacked. I never got killed by them, though.
Mm-hmm.
They make you bleed, and you have to stop the bleeding.
Oh.
But that's another one of those things that play on your fears of, like, the unknown or what's in the water.
You see a little thing of water, and you're like, I don't know if I want to cross that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if the leeches are going to come after you.
Yeah.
You haven't even seen... Oh, you haven't even fought that one boss with the bones knives or like, So the bosses are genuinely like, they're pretty hard and scary. Like one of them, there's one that like crawls on the wall. Not the spider, but the lady or whatever.
Oh, yeah. But the spider one was I think one of the first bosses that killed us.
Yeah.
Because like we didn't even get attacked by people. We actually like got killed by the spider because we didn't know, because we both got poisoned. Like if you get attacked by it, you get poisoned.
Yeah. So you can get a poison syringe.
You can, but if you don't have a poison syringe, you're dead. So I think that was the main reason we died.
You know, it'd be awesome if people from our chat got into the game, and it was one of those things where we'd be like, hey, you want to hop on Hunt Showdown?
Yeah.
Like anyone would want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like playing that last night makes me want to play it like on the regular.
Yeah. I'll definitely be playing it more.
Yeah. You can do more streams with it.
I like it because how long was each round? Like 20 minutes maybe?
Less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Depends
you can
on...
extend it as much as you want if you get both bosses.
They're decently short. And that's always a thing I didn't like about Battle Royales, is that they were longer.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just be running around, grabbing loot.
I think you have a max of an hour, though. I'm pretty sure within each match.
Huh.
But you could technically make it as long as you want.
I think so, yeah. But I don't think we ever even made it past 30 minutes.
No.
Well, it actually, like, it squashes some of, like, other complaints, like just running around aimlessly or looting in a Battle Royale. I'd rather be doing something other than just grabbing loot from a house. In Hunt Showdown, you have to go get the clues, and you can kill enemies in between. And you still got to be careful. Mm-hmm. You got to be stealthy and take out guys stealthily.
And the loot isn't randomized. You have to build your inventory up beforehand.
Yeah, but it gives you something to do besides just looking for new guns and weapons.
Mm-hmm. Although you can pick up weapons and stuff in the world.
You can.
You noticed.
But it's not just, let me go in this house, see what guns there is. Nope, nothing there, I leave. You know? Mm-hmm. When you go in a house, you're always concerned about what might be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Players or enemies.
You see ammo box and you're like, yes, ammo box.
Yeah. There's just a lot of different play styles rolled into one.
Yeah.
It has that the roguelike aspect that I like. Mm-hmm. That when you die, it's over.
Yeah.
And you lose all your progress. But then it also has just normal shooter aspects.
Well, there's a roguelite because you can kind of get access to like premium stuff later on And then you can also because you can earn blood bonds, which are the premium currency. It's not like purchasing them is the only way you can earn them. The more you play, the more blood bonds you earn, and the more objectives you complete. I think the more blood bonds you earn.
Huh.
So you can literally earn premium weapons.
Yeah.
So it's not really pay to win. You can get the premium stuff earlier if you pay for it.
Huh.
So it's not like the premium stuff is out of reach. You can still get it, which is kind of cool.
It's not like $20 for a skin.
No.
You get blood bonds fairly easily.
Yeah, I had like 300 something.
Yeah.
Same with you. You had a lot.
That gets you
Did
like
I?
a weapon, maybe two.
Huh.
Yeah, they have a sword in there for 48 or something that was on sale.
That one guy that killed me with melee,
Oh, yeah.
it was so annoying. I almost killed an entire team, and then this one guy just runs in with an axe and kills me. It's like, it was a one shot. It was fast.
Yeah, melee's
I think you didn't have as much health. I think it would take multiple hits with
Yeah,
a
you
melee.
had less because that was what the spider was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got a shot on him, and then I was about to just get another shot, but he ran in and killed me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. I feel like this game's a lot like Tarkov.
Yeah.
It is.
I think.
Because like in Tarkov, you can lose everything, right?
Yeah, depending on your character, you have to build it out, loot. I mean, you do more looting, but there are
Yeah.
bosses in that game.
In Tarkov?
Yeah, there's like
Really?
There's NPCs everywhere. You don't know if it's a person or an NPC.
there are like these what do you call it? Like gang heads of the gang that are bosses.
I
and
probably
stuff.
would have already gotten Tarkov if it was on Steam,
I know.
but you have to download a separate launcher for it.
Mm.
I
So
think
I
it's
don't know how
like
to do that.
50
It's
bucks.
like, ugh.
Oh, by the way, Midnight Ghost Hunt is on sale for 15 or 16.
Yeah, I saw
is
that.
that?
It looks really fun. It's like a prop.
It's a prop hunt, but it's like the actual people who are searching have more of a reason or have more stuff to do instead of just shoot the props. Like they have to find you, and then they have to like kind of like Ghostbusters. That you gotta like find a way to trap the ghosts and stuff.
Huh.
It looks pretty cool.
And if you're a prop, like depending on what you are, you could possibly kill the other people.
Oh, really?
Like if you're like I saw one where if you're like if you pick a prop that's like a suit and armor and he has a sword, like you can like kill him. But
So how do
you're
they
like,
avoid that?
I don't know. But also at one point or at a certain point in the game, the tables turn and then the other people have to hide because then the ghosts have more power or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So it's really interesting.
That's
Looks
cool.
really fun.
Wait, they have to hide as props or just hide somewhere on the
Hide
map?
just in general or escape or something. So if they don't find them and kill them in time, the tables turn and then the ghosts have the power.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah.
Is this a new game?
Relatively new. It's like this year, I think.
Yeah, it was end of March.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun. Be a fun stream game, or if we do like big group sessions in the summer.
It's like $20 regularly.
Yeah.
So it's like most people wouldn't just buy it to play it.
well, I could see people in like our personal Discord server, maybe not so much our Cubold server, because people are cheap there.
I wish there was a way that developers let people buy like a bulk of keys for like really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, actually, that would just go
Oh.
straight to like G2A, but I don't know, like for communities or whatever. If we were to do a giveaway where like 10 people would get a key.
I mean, you could probably contact some people about that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe.
I know they do that with tech stuff. Tech items, you can. There's even a site for it, but you got to get like hundreds of people on board.
Yeah. We just get them free stuff.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we'd probably pay for it, and we'd probably have them like pay us for it, just like the smaller amount,
Yeah.
so they don't have to spend as much money on it.
There's a lot of cool games I like to do that with our Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of any off the top of my head right now,
I
but
played
should-
Beam Battles the other day.
Was it? We should contact the what is it? The guy who made Beam Battles. We should try to contact him and get him to make more maps.
That would be awesome. They haven't made maps in forever.
We should really try to do that, because like we should get him to update it. And try to get it to update it.
I don't know why he doesn't, because it's not like those maps are anything complicated.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're really simple, and it's they're basically just Unity assets that he threw into a big field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He already has everything all good. All he has to do is just make new maps, update the game.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the game could be a lot bigger if it was regular updated.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
We need an Unreal Engine 5 bean battles.
It's a realistic bean.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Anything else, guys?
I don't think we pretty much covered everything.
It's a good
We'll be playing it a lot more, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we'll mention it on future podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you in the next podcast.